Hi guys, OC here, and I'm going to show you how to run Nintendo 64 games on your Windows-based PC. First thing you do is open up your web browser and go to the Project 64 website. I will have the link in the description. Then go ahead and click on Get Project 64. And then install the most recent one. At the release of this video, it is version 2.3.2. I already have it downloaded, so I won't be re-downloading it. After you download it, go ahead and click on the setup file. And then go ahead and run through the installation, which shouldn't take very long. After that, you can go ahead and launch it, but what we're going to do right now is go ahead and download a ROM real quick. So my favorite website to download ROMs from would be Emu Paradise. EmuParadise.me is a website that hosts a bunch of ROMs from retro video games. And then we'll find Nintendo 64 ROMs. You can download whatever you would like. Today we're going to go with, let's just Super Mario 64, because it is one of the most known games. We can go ahead and download it. And download. And then go ahead and start it. After it downloads, you can go ahead and leave it in the zip file. You can move it to wherever you would like, but I'll just leave it in my downloads folder for now. So go ahead and start Project 64. After that, the first thing you might want to do is, if you are using anything other than your keyboard, you might want to install the drivers for whatever controller you're using. I am using an Xbox 360 controller, so to do that, I just went over to the Microsoft website and I can find the software and drivers right here. After I installed that, I just went over to Project 64 and configured my controller. So I went over to the options menu, configure controller plugin, and it just takes a little second to load, depending on the speed of your computer. Make sure that plugged and X input are checked on your Project 64. Then go ahead and go through each one of these. I just did the basics, so A, B, the back button, the start button, the left button, the right button. I didn't really care much for these other ones, considering there's not that too many buttons on your Nintendo 64 controller. Then I did the left thumbstick on my Xbox 360 controller to the analog stick, the right one to the D-pad, and the D-pad to the C buttons. Although, if you prefer, you could do the right thumbstick to the C buttons and the D-pad should just be the same D-pad. After you do that, go ahead and click File, and go ahead and click Open ROM. And then just head over to wherever you have your ROM zip file. So we have Super Mario 64 right here.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
As you see that, and then I have my Xbox controller, and it works perfectly fine. Well guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about how to install Nintendo 64 games on your PC.